Hello and welcome back to part 6 of this series. I know it's been a while, so let's get straight to it. Grab something to eat, place it back here, full hunger bar, all good. Get one of these scooters, set a destination, and by the time we're there, it will be open. Everybody's on their phones, so busy. So busy. Oh, there's police now? NYPD. Interesting. I haven't seen one of those, or maybe I didn't pay enough attention, but I'm sure that wasn't part of the game before. Maybe they're slowly including police vehicles, so they will give us more tickets, maybe? I don't know. It would be a fun thing to add. Not that fun in the beginning, because the last thing you want to do is pay for a fine. So let's pause the game for a second, because we will open up shop in 10 seconds based on this, and we are not there to sell, and we'll miss out on a few clients. So we are currently selling modern cheap female clothing and modern cheap male clothing. One is more expensive than the other, and we're also selling classic cheap female clothing. So looking at the way the prices are set for this day, I think I'm gonna go with the classic cheap male clothing this time around and stock up on these two as well. So let's do one of this, one of these, and one of these. But we don't have enough money, so just these two remaining. Let's place the order quickly. And I got places to be. Coming as fast as I can. Should have taken a bit more time actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Should have probably gone here sooner. But that's okay, that's the beauty of being your own boss. You're never gonna get fired, learning from your mistakes. And if you make mistakes, it's okay. It's part of the journey. An important bit, like I always say, is to have fun. And I'm definitely enjoying myself and having fun. And one of the good things this game is good at, actually, is giving you the sense of accomplishment. Alright, so we stocked up. We've got items to sell. Back to work. So I'm gonna go through a few days of working, and I'm gonna leave you with this lovely time lapse. Alright, so a couple more days have passed, and since the whole point of what we're doing is to expand, we need to go to school and study. School is open on a Sunday, so we're just gonna get a scooter and get over there and not waste this day and use it to get some more knowledge, and hopefully we get to the point where we're able to employ somebody that will be permanently behind the counter, will be 7 days a week open, and the profits are gonna come in. So let's continue our basic learning management. We already studied for a while. We only have 2 hours and 33 minutes remaining, so that should be all good. There we go, all done. And we can learn the fundamentals of business administration. We got 10 hours for this, we got 80 per hour. So yes, in a way we're losing money, but like I always say, money spent on knowledge is not money lost, because all of this comes back to our advantage. And I've just noticed there's actually people in the classroom with us. I don't think this was here before, and it's a nice change, and the screens of the monitors are also switching, so yeah, this is really nice. Alright, energy fully depleted. Let's get on our scooter. Somebody stole our scooter again. Either they steal it or it just despawns after a while. And here's a tip you might not know. As of update 0.3, your character was unable to pass out while on a vehicle. Since scooters count as vehicles, this prolongs our period before we pass out. That's the reason why I took the scooter, because I knew that from the previous update, this kind of gives you a bit of an edge and prolongs the time before you pass out by a little bit. So it looks like it's still working. I'll take it as a win, and of course you can use it to your advantage as well. Alright, today's a new day, time to go back to work, back to the grind. So I'll leave you with another lovely time lapse, and I'll see you next Sunday. And it's Sunday, it's our day off, and you know what that means. We're just gonna back to the school and start learning a bit more. We're up to 3.7k, which is a lovely number. Just from working almost a week, this would have never happened in our previous scenario where we were working for Mr. Jose. So yeah, I'm really happy to see that happening. I'm really happy to see the business is going good. We had a few days where we didn't make as much profit as the previous week, and that's just because the market fluctuated a little bit and the demand wasn't as much as it was before, so we had to reduce the prices. So back to learning business fundamentals. We got 14 hours left. We're gonna study for 13 hours right now, and then maybe we can find some time at the end of one of our shifts to cover it fully. And if I'm not mistaken, our workplace is just next door from a recruiting agency, and we can speak to those guys after we complete our business fundamentals. Yeah, just run me over. Yeah, no problem. Don't stop. It's okay, carry on. As I was saying, we can speak to those guys to try and recruit one person that can look after our business and can be there at the counter for 7 days a week, not just 6 as we're currently doing. And with that extra 1 day, even though we are losing some money on wages, it should still make a profit. I did a few more adjustments to the prices. We're getting to a good position, but it wasn't good enough. We cannot afford bad days right now. We got 3 items left and 16 here. There was a little bit of a slowdown, but hopefully after the adjustment we'll get back to where we need to be. Alright, so the day has finished. We are pretty much running out of stock. And I think we need to go back to classic cheap female clothings because those were selling pretty well. And in the last couple of days, even though our pricing has increased, we didn't see as much profit coming our way. We're up to 4.7k, which is amazing, don't get me wrong. I just wanted to be in a better position. So let's have a look at the store. It closes in 3 hours, so you know the drill. We're just gonna quickly hop on our scooter, get over there, get a couple of boxes that we need, stock up, and then tomorrow is our day off again. And we're gonna complete the last bit of training and knowledge that we need to get fully operational. Of course, the second part of the training that we're doing is not entirely necessary when you have only one business, but it's good to have it now rather than later because we will expand at some point, hopefully in the very near future. And to expand, you need to have the extended business knowledge, not just the fundamentals. So let's get the classic cheap female clothing, and look, it's just 800. It was over 1,000 last time we went here, and we can get the modern cheap female clothing. That's also just 1,000. And what else do we need? Let's quickly have a look at our inventory. We need modern cheap female clothing. We have that. We need modern cheap male clothing. So these only sold 23. The female version sold a bit more. I'm willing to trial and see if the modern expensive female clothing is gonna have a good impact considering our location in the garment district. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea if we do. So let's do that. Thank you very much. And I also wanted to apologize for not posting as frequently as I usually do. Unfortunately, I've had some personal issues to take care of. Life happened, as it often does, but I'm happy to let you know that things are back on track and there won't be any more delays in our schedule. Thank you for your understanding and continued support. It truly means a lot to me, and I'm excited to bring you more content very, very soon. So let's adjust this to modern expensive female clothing. We have modern cheap male and modern cheap female, so that looks pretty good to me, and hopefully our customers will think the same. Do a little bit of a clean to the shop, keep things nice and tidy, because although it's ugly, it doesn't need to be dirty and ugly, it can just be ugly. Okay, we can discard that and go back to bed. And yeah, tomorrow is a big day. We go to finish our studies. Alright, so far so good. How many hours do we have left? 2 hours? 1 hour and 41 minutes. Perfect. Amazing. We studied everything. This is done. 0 hours left. 0 hours left. Perfect. And look, our scooter is still here. It wasn't stolen this time around. That's good to know. Let's check out where that recruitment agency was, because I think it was right next to us. And yep, I was right. So let's ride our scooter over there and see how much money we'll need to fork out for the recruitment agent. And perhaps we will be a bit lucky and they will find somebody who's not gonna charge us $40 per hour, because that's not something that I'm willing to spend. And of course it's Sunday, they're closed, so we need to come back Monday. That is completely fine by me. And look, these guys went out of business. Or did they? Huh, that's interesting. This icon usually means that the building is empty, but it appears that it's still operational. Who knows? Actually, I just remembered we're running out of food. We just have the one left, so we'll need to stock up as well. Don't judge me, I told you I'm not good at driving in this game, and I'm definitely not good at driving the scooter in this game. Be nice to me, be kind to me. 10 please, $100 well spent on good food, thank you very much. Back on the scooter. Okay, we're here in the next day, and because we are our own boss, we can just do things like this. We can step away from the shop at any given point and talk to the recruitment agent. Let's see, what skill am I looking for? I'm looking for customer service. I want them to be full-time, and I want them fast as well. So if I want them fast, which is 1 day to deliver, it's gonna cost me $500, and that's just too much money to fork out. If I want to have a couple of candidates to choose from, then the price increases as well. So let's do 10 days, which is the maximum, and with 2 candidates, that's $100. I think that's okay. That's not too bad, right? It would have been irresponsible for me to go with the $1,000 per day just to have a recruitment agent look for some people, because the thing is, we don't even need people who are highly skilled. They're gonna be trained on the job as well later on when we get the office and we get the HR manager, but we just need a couple of candidates to choose from, just in case one will be better than the other, you know, to have some variety. And I just wanted to check the inventory and the prices that we have for the expensive female clothing. So we sold one, which is really good. I think we can bump it up to 130, and the rest of them seem to be pretty okay. So the interior score is the one that makes us suffer the most, is the lowest of them all, and maybe, just maybe, we can do something about it. On the interior designer tool here, if we change this to something that's a little bit more pleasant to the eye, we have wooden floors, but obviously they're not coated with anything. How much would this cost? This is 3.6k, and this will only make it at a score of 36%. In my book, that's not good enough. This is 30%, and it's also 1600. So anything that is not higher end is not going to satisfy these customers as much as the game wants you to. So at the moment, it would be pretty much a waste of money. Focus is still on getting that employee so we can expand. And I'm hoping that with another person behind the counter, that is not me, of course, gives us more time for us to focus on expansion. We'll do some market research, we'll make some money over time, and we're going to expand and buy another store. I'm looking for a medium one if I can, and if everything goes to plan, we will be able to open up an electronics store. It's very expensive, don't get me wrong, but it's worth it. So if I can just fork out that much money, which I think when we looked at in the previous episode was about 4,000 up front for a medium-sized building, and then another couple of thousands for 50 boxes of smartwatches or rhythms by Treo or whatever it was. So we'll get there in the end. And I believe that's it for today's episode. I'm happy to see that we're making good progress and we finished studying all the courses necessary, putting us one step closer to our goals. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.